Robb Ellis is back now with a check of the holiday forecast.
Yeah, we're going to start out with some quiet conditions, but by the afternoon, things will really start to ramp up. Here's a look at the next 12 hours. Again, the quiet part of the forecast. Temperatures not moving a whole lot, maybe dropping another couple of degrees, but 50s, I think, is what you're going to see by tomorrow morning, and then the temperatures will start to rise. So we'll begin with numbers in the low to mid 50s. Again, depending on where you are, maybe a little bit cooler along the lakefront. When we look to tomorrow, though, well, we do have a chance for some stronger storms. That slight risk for severe weather. Again, it's not the highest category here. It's a marginal threat for some of you, but we also have high confidence that we'll at least see some storms, that some of those could reach that risk for severe weather. Here's what we're talking about. Wind damage is possible with some of the storms. In fact, some of the models have been setting up a squall line that'll roll through sometime during the afternoon. That would be more of a wind damage potential. The hail damage and the tornado threat, it's a little bit lower. It's still there, and we also have some heavy rain with these. So when you look at this forecast for tomorrow, starting out quiet in the morning, warming things up into the 60s, know that you'll have a chance through about midday of some isolated storms. Once you get into the afternoon, not for everyone and not the entire afternoon, but there will be a chance for some of those storms to roll through, and some of the storms could be on the strong to severe side. Again, containing those gusty winds. But I've been showing you this the last couple of days or so. Look at the futurecast temperatures. Here's the afternoon. You may be near 80 for a few locations farther to the south. Remember, the front is directly over us, but you could be into the 50s for some areas to the north, and that front may meander a little bit. If it does so, areas where we especially see those temperatures into the 80s are going to have a lot of energy to work with when those storms do roll through sometime during the afternoon or evening, before eventually those temperatures stabilize a bit as the atmosphere calms down after that first round of storms rolls through. I can show it to you a little bit of a different way here. Quiet again in the morning. Here comes the first chance for a few isolated storms through about midday. Then once we get into the afternoon, I think the threat is going to be there for a few stronger storms. We'll be watching this very carefully as they roll on by. Maybe even a few storms overnight, but quiet for the early part of Tuesday. I wish I could say that was it, but we have to do this again late Tuesday night. I showed you this a little bit earlier. We'll stop it here at 10 o'clock, and it looks like another round of some at least heavy rain. I think this may be a little bit more of a heavy rain scenario as the atmosphere will be cooling down, and the lake may actually stabilize things for Tuesday evening. I know that slight risk extends over into Chicago, but as the storms are approaching, the lake may actually help to stabilize, cool things down, but that may lead us to a pretty heavy rain event for late Tuesday night, something we'll be watching in our 7-day forecast for Wednesday. In fact, I don't really have the severe storm threat in there for Tuesday because I think it's going to happen so late it won't necessarily impact most of your Tuesday during the day, but I do carry it over into Wednesday. And as those temperatures try to warm back up to near 80, it's something we'll keep our eye on. And it just keeps going. The pattern will not budge. So showers and, yes, some storms stay in the forecast, a very spring-like forecast. And that means spring storms, rain, and showers continue for Thursday and Friday. But the temperature is also very spring-like into the mid-70s to near 80 degrees.
Thank you, Robb.